Howdy! This will be a review for the Young and the Restless episode from September 2nd, 2016. Now, yesterday I gave my thoughts on how over the top and ridiculous and plot holy the Chloe finding Adam and shooting him with the dart was, so I hope today is better than yesterday's fiasco. We started the show with finally Eileen Davidson and Peter Bergman gave their 11,000 episode memories. Always been a huge fan of the Abbott family. Some of my favorite characters were in the Abbott family, so that was a good opening. The one I've been waiting for, to be honest. Now come on, there's this huge explosion and Connor isn't even crying. That's far-fetched to say the least. And then we have Billy telling Phyllis he loves her, gag. And the search for Adam is still on. Don't think they're going to be finding him after that explosion. And now Victor is meeting Travis. Right, guess the first time. The Abbotts are going to have an Abbott family dinner, and of course Billy wants to make sure Phyllis is going to join them. And then here comes superhero Chloe coming up through that secret passageway in Chelsea's apartment. Whew, this is over the top. Ashley mentioned something to Billy about maybe they should invite Victoria out to join them, which Phyllis starts making her fussy faces. God, these two are like children. And then Victor basically kicks Victoria and Travis out of his house after getting into a squabble with Travis. I really like this Travis. He could be a new character that actually could work, which on soap operas these days, hardly any new characters are enjoyable for me. They've never written well. This guy, he has a good backstory, and he could be something good. And then I think Nick calls Paul and tells him about the explosion and that he is now with Chelsea and Connor. So I guess Paul and Dylan are going to head out to the exploded house. I genuinely can't with this Chloe nonsense. I can't. Who thought this was a good idea? This is definitely the top 5 most ridiculous things Young and the Restless has ever done. Chelsea finding at the plot hole we don't know how she found. I don't think we're going to get an explanation of how she did. It then shoots him with a dart, and then there was a bomb, and now it looks like Victor's going to probably get blamed for it, which I'm okay with, because Nick realizes that, well, Nick and Chelsea realize that Victor was the only one that knew Adam was there. That part I'm okay with, but the stuff before that is so a plot-driven mess, I can't. Victoria and Travis show up to eat where the Abbott family dinner is going on, and then eventually, somehow, someway, of course, Billy and Phyllis are left alone at the table just so I could puke in my mouth some. I'm going to watch these last few minutes in real time. Chloe flashes back to holding Connor's stuffed animal, and I guess she dropped it at the crime scene. Chelsea comes home. She's a mess. Talking to Chloe and Kevin. Nick barges in telling Victor he's sick. Here comes the blame onto Victor. Nick tells them that Adam's dead. Oh, Phyllis and Billy at this table. I can't stand them. Jack has gotten a phone call. Maybe he found out that Adam's dead. Or he saw something between Phyllis and Billy. I'd say the first one. Chelsea's telling Kevin and Chloe about the huge explosion. Chelsea's freaking out that Adam could be dead. Chloe tells Kevin that they're not going to call the police to tell him that Chelsea's here. Kevin says they're going to find out and find out what happened. Oh, Paul and Dylan are there. Nikki and Victor are in shock to hear that Adam is dead. Nick is telling them that Adam was inside the cabin when it blew up. Nick asks Victor how he could do this, how he could kill his own son, as Nikki is in total shock. And that is it for this Friday episode of Y&R. Oh, this week it's taken a turn for not a good turn. I think I've already said enough on this Chloe thing. It's just so stupid. I know that they had to write an Adam story for him to leave, but this was just not the right choice because Pratt doesn't know what the hell he's doing. I guess I will see you next week to see if Y&R will actually be good again or just be another not so good week. We'll find out then. Please visit boxoftalks.com and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Later, guys.